Welcome to Breakfast Tacos, the podcast where we talk about whatever we want, including the olden days, which we'll be talking about in this episode. We are your hosts,
Andrew,
Cash,
and guest host
Wyatt. How's it going, guys? I'm so excited to be here. This is awesome.
Oh yeah. Well, thanks for showing up.
Yeah.
Okay, so who will start this episode?
Yeah. Okay. So I have the oldest decade, I suppose. And it's the 20s. And the 20s is known for its jazz and whatnot, and music nerd me.
Yeah.
It's also got like Al Capone and like booze runs, and like people trying to sneak beer in, or not beer, but moonshine and stuff.
This is a friend part.
Oh,
Trying to steal grape juice.
yeah. Age-appropriate beverages
Yep.
were sneaking and sold for a lot of money, and they had hidden places where they would consume said age-appropriate beverages.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of parties and stuff, and it was just a good time. I feel
Yeah.
like I'd want to live in the 20s.
Yeah.
All right.
20s was a good place. Okay, well, I guess I'm up, apparently. So we're going to go, let's say 60s, 80s.
All right.
These are, like, the best days. This is, like, when, like, America was, like, cool.
Oh yeah.
So-
I can agree with that.
Yeah, we've got cars.
Oh yeah.
We got the best cars back then. I'm not a car nerd or geek or both.
Yeah.
I try not to be that guy, but it's hard because those cars are pretty sick.
I usually like me some 70s cars. We have, quite a few years ago at an auction, my dad got a 79 Monte Carlo.
Oh!
And if you've seen them things look pretty nice.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
It doesn't work very well because new engine doesn't work. Kind of a pain. But at least it looks cool, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
So I think I'm a little ahead in the timeline for you guys, but arcades.
Oh!
Gotta love them. You gotta love them. The idea of riding your bike to your friend's house, and then both of you riding your bike to another friend's house, and then all three of you riding your bike to the arcade, whole bunch of lights, music is blasting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You have to shout to the person next to you.
Yeah.
Arcades are nice.
Man.
Those are like, that seems like so amazing, and I'm kind of sad that I missed that. Like, back when like
Me
you like
too, yeah.
lived by everyone else and like, yo man, like call up on your wired phone and be like, yo, meet up at my place. We go into the arcade, and then you take your bike and you actually like ride over to their house.
Yeah.
Either that or like you'd have to like ride over the house and like show up at the door like, yo man, you want to go to the arcade? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Like epic.
Like that one Adam Sandler movie, Pixels.
No, yeah.
It's the third time we've mentioned Adam Sandler on this podcast.
Just keep an ongoing counter Adam Sandler mentions.
Adam Sandler tally.
Yep.
Yeah, you always see those in the movies, but like it doesn't happen anymore. It's very sad.
Yeah.
I love me some pinball.
Pinball is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some tapper. For some reason.
What's tapper?
It's like this dude is a bartender, juice tender. And so there's a bunch of customers at the table, and they slide the glasses over, and then you gotta fill them up and slide them back.
Oh.
And then you slide them back, and there's like 4 different tables that you have to like run around.
Interesting. I've never even seen that.
That sounds pretty cool.
I like that game.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was a kid, if we were going on like a vacation or something, and my mom was picking out the hotel, I'd always want the one with the arcade or like a built-in like water park arcade type
Yeah.
thing, because it's not like efficient. Like, it's gambling for children basically. But
Well, yeah. Didn't arcades start off as like Vegas?
yeah,
For children.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And that's a good business decision because
Oh, yeah.
they really are scamming you out of money. But it's fun because it's tickets. It's not actual
Yeah.
money. and that makes it okay.
Exactly. Okay. So back in like the 60s to like 2000s, like that is when all the like technology, like I think part of it was from like World War II and whatever, of course. But like, can you like think of all the stuff that happened? You've got computers, you've got iPads, you've got iPhones, like even like just like the iPods, just where you could like.
Well, I
listen
mean,
to
Android's
music.
better with
Well,
the Kindle.
yeah, whatever.
Kindle, but
Yeah.
actually, the Kindle is pretty crap.
Still sponsor us, I suppose.
Yeah.
Be non-biased, guys. We appreciate all technology. Sponsor us, please.
Yeah. Yeah, like back then, it's like you get 50 songs on like this little thing, and everyone thinks that is like epic. You're like, you got this like little scroll wheel, and you got 50 songs, and you got like, it's epic, just.
Yeah, I used to
So
have,
cool.
I used to have an MP3 player. That shows you how old I am. And it was like just like this little red box. You only had a headphone jack, and you just plug it into the. And you have headphones. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't figure out how to add songs on it though, so it was kind of. But those
Yeah.
songs are ingrained in my brain now.
And there are some certain like cool things now that like weren't actually cool back then, you know, like, but like back in the 60s, like it was still cool. Like computers were like epic. Now it's just like, yo, that's retro.
Yeah.
Back then it was just like cool and like new.
I think some of the old stuff is coming back.
Yeah,
For example,
exactly.
records.
Oh,
Yeah.
vinyl, baby. Yeah.
I love me some records.
Yeah.
Recently got a record player for my birthday. It's the greatest. You know, I think it's really crazy how these little
Yeah.
notches
Yeah.
and a needle can make like high quality. Well, not high quality compared to now, but
Well, yeah,
it's crazy
Yeah.
to me.
that is crazy. Like, so crazy.
Yeah, some people like to collect it, but I'm more of a listener myself as well.
Yeah, there are some people that just go absolutely crazy with stuff like this. Like their entire life is just like, I am going to be the most retro collection guy.
Yep.
Yeah, and
You've
I
got
have
like,
the whole wall of vinyl
Yeah.
covers and stuff like that. That's really cool, but
Yeah.
I'd rather listen.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can't listen to 80 records.
You can only listen to one, really.
you can listen to 80s records.
Oh, dang!
Oh my gosh.
That is the cheesiest joke ever made on breakfast tacos.
Oh god, I'm gonna
was
regret
good.
that later on. Yeah.
That was good. So let's talk about now. We've reached
Alright.
the end of the timeline.
Yeah.
The very end. It's like
it's
the very end. The timeline just stops.
I mean,
it's like
it's-
the world ends tomorrow.
continuously growing timeline. The end of it.
I mean, you,
Yeah.
you never know.
yeah.
You never know.
So far, I'd say 2020 is pretty good. It's
Yeah.
it is the wait no, it's 2022. What am I
Yeah.
talking about? The decade. The decade is,
Yeah.
is off to a pretty decent start, I'd say.
Well, I'm kind of. Well, I mean, some parts, like technology, has gone really far away.
Yeah, but I feel like since the like 80s, like that was when like technology was like we had the, like another breakthrough. Like
Yeah.
I think most of the timeline is just like kind of divided into breakthroughs, you know, kind of.
Yeah.
Like back then it was like running water was like a breakthrough, cleaning was a breakthrough, like wheels, like breakthrough, cars, breakthrough.
Yeah.
And then like 2009, like when iPhone came out, I might be totally off, but like that was like
I'd say that was
a very big
Yeah.
breakthrough. Like,
Yeah.
and that was kind of like the earliest really big one. And there have definitely been so much like cool stuff, but not like monumental, life changing.
Well, yeah.
Like just a couple months ago, like the James Webb Telescope launch. That's like 15 years in the making. Like
Yeah.
super cool, pretty big breakthrough for a lot of people. But like, if we're talking about iPhones, not to be like iPhones are necessary to life, but it's like it's so like almost everyone has one. You
It's-
know,
yeah.
it's just like
Depends on how niche that the breakthrough is, depending
Yeah.
on who cares
Yeah.
about it. So yeah, I guess there hasn't been
You're gonna have to
anything huge.
teach me what that word means after we're done recording. But I don't know. So way back in the day, playing Minecraft on my Kindle. Now this happened multiple times. Minecraft got an update, and I was like, how does that work? You know, like I didn't like put a new disc in my Kindle or something. Like I didn't plug it into any server or anything. How did it get on the? And you know, I didn't really understand what the internet was, but still, to this day, I'm still amazed. How the internet works.
In reality, I'm not sure how it works either, but I get like radio waves, maybe? I don't know.
I'm like, I think part of it, I'm definitely not saying all of it, because I know there are certain people that like I actually know kind of how this works. But like some people, I think it's just like it works. You know, like we did something and it works. Now let's roll with it, you know? And like they understand it enough to like do it and upgrade it and whatever, but like it's still like weird, like ones and zeros, and like how does an iPad like do this whole stuff? How does a record player do the whole thing? How do so just mind breaking.
General public people just tend to go with the flow.
I've been doing a lot of Google searches recently on like how stuff works. That's just this stage of my life. I'm like, how do the records make sound, or how do you put gas into a car and it turns into speed? Like, what is
exactly?
Well, I kind of know how that works, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, it is like there are so many things that is like mind breaking. Okay, well, let's go back to some retro stuff.
All right. So this is something that I think is pretty cool. Very, very good invention. But, you know, now I think people just kind of think it's kind of stupid. Cargo pants.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Like, there's like so much storage in those things.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm moving house and we just bring my cargo pants and that's all I need.
Who needs a U-Haul when you have cargo pants?
I mean, you can't get much manlier than that. Than cargo pants.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't find myself having to carry on a lot of things, but it's nice to have the extra space.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that there aren't more of those. That was so fun.
Like I got my TV in this pocket, my receiver over here.
I got a generator.
Yep.
I can watch TV on the go. That's what happened before the iPhone was invented, by the way, guys.
That's why cargo pants existed, because we don't have iPhones.
Yeah.
That's why it was awesome. It was a breakthrough, honestly, guys. Cargo pants.
Like, screw iPhones. This is cargo pants. Some stuff that you just, like, can't recreate with technology.
iPhones and cargo pants. How do we make cargo pants? I don't know. There's just so much things. Unlimited space. It's like a Harry Potter house.
Yeah, exactly. Unlimited
storage.
iPhones don't have unlimited storage. They only got like 512 gigabytes. Cargo pants got infinite storage.
Cargo pants never let you down.
Cargo pants, 5 terabytes.
5 terabytes of storage.
Yeah. So retro has been amazing.
Yeah.
We love talking about retro. Thanks parents for living this retro life. Wyatt, it's been so great having you on. It's cool to know that people other than us like our podcast.
I'm a fan, guys. I'm a fan. I'm hyped to be here.
Yeah, that is so nice to hear. It gives me hope for life. So yeah, and thank you.
Yep. You guys did great.
Yeah. You guys did great. Wyatt, you did great.
Thank you.
Well, everybody listening, if you made it this far, thank you for listening to Breakfast Tacos. Every Monday morning, we have a new episode for you to listen to during your daily routine. And so you can just listen to it, have a good day. This one guy that's listening, I know you skipped to the end for some reason.
What are you doing?
Go back.
Go back.
You missed out on so much good stuff.
There was cargo pants, man.
Yeah!
There was cargo pants. You missed out on the cargo pants.
Go back for the cargo pants. Alright, well, as always, thanks for listening. See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
And go check out an arcade.
Yeah. And go buy yourself a pair of cargo pants. Of course. That's a wrap.